What's up, guys? I think I'm getting sick, man. I think I'm getting sick from the amount of cringe that I've received from reading the story that I got from you guys. Basically, in today's story time, there's a kid who is refusing to shower and starts to smell really bad, and his rationale is he was talking to his toilet, and he believes that his toilet is actually the Skibidi toilet thing, and that it's telling him not to shower. Now, guys, I don't know. Don't ask. I'm just going to tell you the story that I've received. Yes, do I have any faith in humanity? No. But will I tell you the story either way? Yes, I will. So leave a like on this video right now to claim your free nothing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy stories. And with that being said, dude, let's just jump right into it. Anyways, so we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Tommy. Anyways, I just said anyways 15 times, my bad. So this happened this year. Obviously, it happened this year because, the whole Skibidi Toilet trend or whatever only really happened this summer. I made a video yesterday, I think, about another Skibidi Toilet kit. What am I saying? Another Skibidi Toilet kit or whatever. And there's a lot of mixed reactions in the comments of like, oh, is it cringe? Is it not cringe? Personally, I don't really care if you like it or not. I only care if you choose to stop showering because you believe that Skibidi Toilet has possessed your toilet and is telling you not to shower. That's where I draw the line. So this all happened one day, pretty recently actually, when the subscriber Tommy got back to school. There's a kid who we're going to call Ben. And Ben is one of these kids who's just been like infested by this like Skibidi Toilet trend or whatever. Personally, I don't care. I'm not going to watch it, guys. If you like it, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to watch it. That's okay. We can agree to disagree, right? However, there has been kind of a lot of these things happening where these kids will just become obsessed. They will just be humming the theme song. They will just every 5 seconds like, Skibidi Toilet, bleh. And it's like, I don't know, dude. I think this actually going to be the next zombie apocalypse. Like, I think that's how we're actually going out. But anyways, right, whether that is true or not, it doesn't really matter because all that really matters now is that Ben, this kid in the subscriber Tommy's class, is one of these Skibidi Toilet kids, right? So immediately on the first day of school, like, Tommy already knew that this was going to be a long year when the kid came in singing, like, this Skibidi bop, 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 yes, yes, like that, it could not stop doing that. Like, he actually had, like, a brain worm or something. He could not stop singing that song. And, like, the teacher, many times in class, yelled at him. And it got so bad that the teacher actually kicked him out of the classroom. So he couldn't stop humming Sorry, guys. I just spilled some drink all over my floor. I guess this is a lesson for why not to multitask. Because I just spilled a drink all over my floor, just dumped it all on the floor. I don't know why. Anyways, just clean that all up. Yeah, so the kid got kicked out of class because he couldn't stop humming the Skibidi Bop whatever theme song. And so this kid is like a level 10 brain rot infection patient of the Skibidi Toilet disease, right? So anyways, one day, this is like a couple weeks into school, Tommy is really not trying to be in the presence of Ben because if he is, he's just going to hear Skibidi Bop Bop, and he's like, ah! He's actually going to, like, hit the kid in the face or something. But unfortunately on this day, it's, like, random group assignment. So the teacher's like, all right, guys, so we're going to have a random group assignment today. I don't know, in-class project. I'm going to put you guys in groups. So I put you guys into, like, a random name generator thing, and these are the groups that got spit out. And ran through all the lists, and unfortunately, it was in pairs because they were actually mostly in groups of 3. But they were down one person. So the one group of 2 was Tommy and Ben. And Tommy's like, dude, statistically, like, that's so unlikely. Like, no way. There's like 20 people in my class. Oh my God. So anyways, Tommy looks up and he sees the Skibidi Bob Ben kid get up and start walking towards him. And, Tommy's like, okay, whatever. I'm not immediately hearing the theme song, so that's good. I think. Like, I'm not immediately being just, like, bombarded by the Skibidi Bop Toilet whatever theme song, which is amazing, I guess. But anyways, right, so the kid comes in and sits down next to him, and Tommy's like, oh my God! Okay, he doesn't say that, but he's very close to saying that, because that is exactly what he's thinking. Because this kid literally smells Like he just took a ice bath, but instead of an ice bath, replace all the water and ice with like rotten milk and sewage. Like that's actually how this kid smells. He smells so absolutely terrible. So Tommy is like doing his best at this very moment to not gag, to not projectile just like vomit all over the place. It is so absolutely terrible. And then, of course, Ben is like, Skippy, pop, 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 yes. And Tommy's like, oh my God, no. No, not only is he singing this theme song that I actually can't hear another second of without in just getting a lobotomy myself to, to cure myself of this like pain or whatever. But also this kid smells so bad. I've never smelled a kid who smells this bad. Oh my God. Yeah, like it's actually kind of ridiculous. But so Tommy's just like, okay, how are we gonna go about this? He's like, hey man, and so Tommy just straight up is like, hey man, like I'm just doing this because I'm your friend. Lie. But bro's got to look out for bros. You're not my bro. But dude, I really think that I think you forgot to apply the deodorant today, which I know is kind of like, you might sound like a really rude thing to say, but you got to understand this kid is like unbearable. Like he's actually unbearable. So Tommy in his own mind is like, okay, I think I'm doing this kid a disservice if I don't make some reference to how bad he smells. Like he actually is going to go out into the world, the universe, and just, other people are going to judge him and not say anything. And he's just going to get, farther and farther behind in life until, he's just out on the streets, man. He's literally going to be on the streets because if I don't tell him that he smells bad. And, this Skibidi Bop Toilet Ben kid is like, well, actually, I have not been showering for the last 3 weeks because, Skibidi told me so. And Tommy is trying not to have an aneurysm by what he just heard. He's trying not to have the frontal lobe of his brain just collapse in on itself. He's like, sorry, I think I heard you wrong. Tommy is refusing to believe that he actually heard this kid correctly. And this kid just said to him that he's not been taking showers because, quote unquote, Skibidi Toilet told him not to. Oh my God, dude, this generation is actually screwed. We're actually so screwed, dude. Like, these are the next doctors, NASA scientists, physicists. Like, I think we're actually going to I think we're going to undiscover gravity, bro. If this is the next level of, like, physicists, bro, I think we're going to undiscover gravity and go back to the caveman times, dude. Anyways, I like how I was about to say we invented gravity. Man, why did Isaac Newton invent gravity? Man, I just want to float around the place. Oh, what a buzzkill. Anyways, this could be, Ben is like, no, like, you gotta understand, like, Skippy's in my bathroom, and I talk to him every night. And Tommy's like, oh my God, no. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought, man. I didn't think it could be worse than I thought, but it's worse than Yeah, so, Tommy's like, okay. I don't know what to do with that information. But you're saying that you go into your bathroom at night and you sit down and you speak with your toilet, and Ben's like, Skibidi, please use the proper first name. Don't just call him Toilet. Idiot. Tommy's like, what? Okay. He's like, okay, man, well, we got an assignment to do, so maybe we should, and then you hear him, like, literally, Ben just goes into a phase. He's like, Skippy, bop, 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 yes, Skippy, bop, beep, beep, like, he just goes in, like, he just disconnects from reality, just goes into that, like, it's like some sleeper agent, like, he just got some, like, sign or something, he's turned into a robot that just spits out that song. So at this point, Tommy's like, okay, well, actually, since this kid has probably received a lobotomy since the last time I talked to him, it's probably best that I do this project by myself. And now that I actually think about this again, it's probably best I do this by myself. Comment toilet down below if you made this far into the video. Leave a like on the video if you're on YouTube. Subscribe, obviously, and if you're on Spotify, rate the podcast 5 stars, follow the podcast, and answer the poll question. There's probably going to be a poll question. If you're on YouTube, I'm on Spotify, and vice versa. Anyways, so yeah. Tommy's going through and, like, answering all the questions. Tommy's actually a pretty good student, and he's just pretty good at, what he's doing in this class. It's also, like, 5th grade or 4th grade or something, so it's not that deep. But he finishes up pretty early, and he's like, all right, man, I'm going to, like, go to the bathroom. This thing is done, by the way, so the teacher comes to collect it. You can hand this in. And Ben responds, Skibidi Bop. Yeah, so Tommy's like, okay, why did I even try talking to you? That was my bad. So, Tommy goes to the bathroom, and then he comes back, and just like a moment of peace from the Skibidi Bop kid or whatever. And he comes back, and so the teacher is walking up to their table because the teacher is obviously going around collecting everything. So Tommy goes to sit back down, and that's when he sees the teacher, like, stop, like, literally freezes in place. I think the wall of Skibidi Bop Toilet Kid stink hit him. And the teacher's like, oh! Teacher actually takes a double take on life, bro. Dude is actually questioning everything at this point. He's like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that from you. Oh. So anyways, class is basically over, and the teacher is like, hey, Ben, can I talk to you after class real quick? So at this point, okay, Tommy probably shouldn't be listening to private conversations, but Tommy's listening to private conversations. What can I do about it, right? What can I actually do about it? We get a better story now. So Tommy finds a way to kind of like hide out and overhear the conversation, and Ben stays after class after everyone leaves. The teacher's like, hey, Ben, I just noticed that, and the teacher's trying to put this very nicely, you're not yet, Ben, have you been keeping up with, your showers at home? Is there anything I need to know about? Which, as a teacher, you should actually kind of take this kind of seriously. You shouldn't just, like, slam dunk on the kid, because normally if something like this is happening, like, not normally, but a handful of times you do have to realize that there could be some stuff happening back at home, and you obviously don't know the whole picture. And the teacher clearly did not know the whole picture, because the teacher would have known that obviously Skibidi Toilet spawned into his bathroom and told him not to take a shower. Obviously. So, yeah, Tommy listens as Ben is like, Skibidi Toilet told me not to shower. He's in my bathroom. And the teacher's like, yeah, because, bro, if I'm a teacher in this situation, what do I do? Like, genuinely, what do I say? Like, how do I respond to that? Like, I just genuinely don't know how I would respond to a kid saying that to me, yelling at me, saying, Skibidi Toilet. Like, what's a Skibidi Toilet? Dude, what? Anyway, so the teacher's like, oh, okay, but, you should really be keeping up with your showers. If you need me to, buy you deodorant, I can do that. So I think I can get a stipend from the school if you need, like, a lot of deodorant. The teacher's being so funny. Yeah, so, okay. So Ben bursts out of the classroom singing, Skibidi Bop Bop Bop, skip, and he just kind of, like, runs down. And at this point, like, Tommy kind of has to take a quick, like, left turn because he can't be caught overhearing. And he hears as the teacher steps out of the classroom and literally just kind of is like, man, like, should I even be a teacher? This kid literally brought the teacher to questioning her own profession, which honestly, man, if I was in this position, I think I would too.